When it comes to the information war in Europe, be wary of those championing free speech. I'm a professor in global security and mass atrocity prevention, and when it comes to free speech, I'm reminded of Henry Ford in 1908, who said, "You can have a new car in whatever colour you want, as long as it's black." In much the same way, Trump and those that align with him champion the idea of free speech, but in practice, you can say whatever you want, as long as you agree with us. The worrying thing for Europe is the US national security strategy is on one hand saying it will protect US sovereignty, which is understandable, but on the other hand, to do this, it will work against European governments who censor free speech. This is where you see free speech used as a Trojan horse, as there's a hidden agenda inside. Just look at the organisation Alliance for Defending Freedom. It speaks of the right to life and it speaks of marriage and family, but you scratch the surface and this is anti-abortion, anti-assisted dying, and is widely criticised for opposing LGBTQ plus rights around the world. All this is wrapped up in a commitment to free speech, but you see that it's all part of an agenda. They actually wrote to the European Commission asking it to review its Digital Services Act, the very same act that's led to Musk being fined €120 million. This attempt by the EU to tackle disinformation is said to have made Trump very angry, and the US government is now looking at all retaliatory measures. Both the Alliance for Defending Freedom and the US National Security Act is therefore invoking the same logic, as they basically argue that these companies aren't European companies, they're American companies, and Europe has no place in regulating them, because this seemingly is a violation of US sovereignty. Overall, it appears that we live in strange times, as historically we were told to beware Greeks bearing gifts, but now it's kind of beware Americans, one prominent South African, and one grinning Cheshire cat, speaking of free speech. But hey, I'm sure if any of them saw this video, they'd be okay with it, right? Because they're all about free speech.